Welcome to another episode of Millennial Mindset. We are your host. I'm Brian.
I'm Dalton.
And you guys are in for a treat tonight. And Dalton, why is that?
So on tonight's episode, we're going to be talking about emotional intelligence. And why do you need to know emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence is going to give you more clarity, more certainty, more confidence, and you're going to be able to influence your audience.
And before we get into that, thank you so much for each and every one of our loyal subscribers. Dalton and I have so much gratitude. Go ahead and give us a like, share, and subscribe. And if you're new to our channel, thank you so much for watching us. Hopefully we can bring you some sort of inspiration, some sort of positivity into your life. And we are on the road to 100 subscribers. The closer we get to 100 subscribers, we are going to be doing some sort of giveaway. Not exactly sure what that giveaway is going to be. If you have any ideas, put them in the comments below.
And we are doing a challenge. So if you like this video, if you subscribe, comment below your whatever challenge you want us to do, and we'll choose our favorite one and we'll do that for you guys.
So let's get right into the video.
So emotional intelligence. There's a few different aspects of emotional intelligence. There's emotional intelligence of your own emotions, emotional intelligence of others' emotions, and those are the two things you need to master.
Emotional intelligence, the way I look at it, it's our guidance system. You know, you have to listen to yourself, listen to your heart. I know that sounds so cliche, but you can ask other people for their opinions, which is great. You can look for outside sources for their answers, which is awesome. But if it feels bad inside, don't do it. On the flip side, if everybody's telling you, no, don't do that, it's a terrible idea, but deep down in your core, in your heart, it feels great and you think it's a great idea, move forward and go right ahead.
In order to master your life, you have to master your own emotions. And really another way of saying this is awareness. You have to be aware, and that's why we always talk about meditation. And that's why meditation is a good practice. It allows you to step outside of yourself and be aware of your emotions. Because if you know what triggers your emotions, I'll give you an example. On the way here, I was sitting through an hour of traffic, and I get very irritated in traffic, and I was starting to get very upset. But I became aware that I was becoming upset, and I realize, okay, I need to calm down and maybe listen to some music, listen to a podcast, because I don't want to be upset. It's not good. The more aware you can be, you can now dictate your emotions. You have control over your emotions.
And meditation, you brought up a good point. Meditation does allow you to become aware. It allows you to become aware of so many things. Your emotions is one of them. Meditation, it brings us back to the source of all creation. Brings us back to where we all came from. It allows us to be connected to that. It allows it to calm the storm of everyday life. And when we calm that storm, we allow that energy to be channeled through us. And so when we say meditation, calm the mind, allow that source to come through you, because the more connected you are to that source energy, the better those decisions are going to be. The more you're going to feel that emotional intelligence, because that storm sometimes covers that emotional intelligence. So if you can meditate, you just got to clearly listen, and your life's decision, major decisions, small decisions, they're going to be that much easier to make.
And in order to grow, we have to put ourselves in uncomfortable situations. But you can only put yourself through something that's uncomfortable, knowing that you're going to grow from it, if you're aware of your emotions. Because guess what? Your mind doesn't want to go through those uncomfortable things. So if you're just listening to your feelings and your emotions, and that dictates what you do, you're never going to put yourself in uncomfortable situations in order to grow. So you have to, I'll give you another example. Say maybe I want to approach a girl and I'm getting nervous and I start to talk myself out of it. If I just listen to that, I'm going to wind up talking myself out of it and not do it. But if I'm aware, if I step outside myself and I become aware of it, now I'm like, okay, if I do this uncomfortable action, I'm going to benefit from it. Who knows where that can go?
And some of the greatest leaders in this country throughout history, even some of the modern day greatest leaders, inventors, entrepreneurs, so many people tell them no. So many people say it's impossible. You can't do that. No way. I mean, they try to fill their heads with negativity. And this is what we're talking about, that emotional intelligence. They believe in their core that they can do it. They can achieve anything. Elon Musk, for example. You know how many people probably told him, you can't go to Mars. You can't do any of this stuff. But he knows deep down inside that it's possible. He just has to keep trying, and he has to keep that faith. And he knows by everybody telling him, no, you can't do it. But he knows he can, and it feels good. So that gives him the motivation to try and to pursue it further.
That's exactly right. And the second part of emotional intelligence is intelligence of other people's emotions. And that is how you can influence others and connect with others and have empathy towards others. Because if you know how your actions dictate, like if you yell at somebody and, just constantly put out negative energy, that's going to affect them. And you have to be aware of how that affects them.
And in Think and Grow Rich, he calls this the mastermind, emotional intelligence. When people are brought in together, like some of the biggest decisions are made not by one person, but by multiple people. I truly believe that multiple people coming together, great ideas can be made. And also too, the power of prayer. Power of prayer is also emotional intelligence as well. Power of prayer it could be so powerful. They say if you pray for something, that is crazy power right there. But if you get several people to pray together, miracles will happen.
Mm-hmm. And another part of the emotional intelligence of others is crucial for being in a relationship. If you have a girlfriend, a wife, or vice versa, it's absolutely crucial to know their triggers as well. Because their triggers cause them to have certain emotions, and you have to learn how to adapt to that and how to create good emotions and avoid those negative emotions.
And so what is a great application in order to be more aware, in order to increase your emotional intelligence? We mentioned it earlier in this episode, and a lot of people strongly believe in this, is meditation. I truly believe if you're silent every single day, if not a majority of the week, it could be anywhere from a couple of minutes to an hour or so. I like to meditate 20 minutes once a day, 5 times a week at a minimum. And I can just tell you from personal experience, meditation has changed my life. It really, really has. It's made me more aware. It's made me more of a better person. And it really makes me think of the decisions I make in my life. Are they going to help me? And not only help me, but help the people around me, And when I do come to a decision I have to make, I listen to my heart. Is this going to be a good decision? And I ask myself, is it going to be a good decision? And if it's not, I don't pursue it, no matter what people are telling me, no matter what the facts say. If it doesn't feel good, I do my very best not to pursue it. On the flip side, if it feels good and all the facts say no, I pursue it because I know it's going to have a good outcome. And that's what the message we're trying to relay is: listen to your gut instinct, listen to that voice in your head, listen to your heart. And the best way to clear up all of that is meditation.
And I'll add another thing, curiosity. You have to be curious about yourself constantly. It's step outside of yourself and be curious. Why am I thinking these things? Why am I having these feelings? As well as others. When you're listening to others, listen as you're trying to understand them and learn from them. Learn how their mind works, because everybody's mind works differently. And the more you can learn how their minds work, you now can understand them, and now you can communicate with them and build a relationship with them.
On that note, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Are we missing anything, Dalton?
Master your emotions and master your life.
Yes, couldn't have said it any better myself. So thank you so much for tuning in. Like we said, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you're new to this channel, thank you so much. Hopefully we brought you some sort of positivity, some sort of inspiration. And to all of our subscribers, thank you for tuning in each and every single week. On that note, we're signing off. We'll catch you guys on the next episode of Millennial Mindset. Take care.